So this style of recording is going to be a little different. This is Adam like rambles. I'm just going to ramble on a screen. You're going to see some gameplay footage going on, and that's it. And that's because the style of editing is a lot more better. I like editing this type of video better than the way I did other videos. But yeah, this is just a new little thing I'm doing. Try it, test it out, see if it works, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So welcome to Adam Rambles. It's September. You know what that means. Nintendo is here to do nothing because that's what they do all the time. So what exactly are we getting from Nintendo this September? That's what I want to sort of answer. So to start off, I think the most important thing, and really the only thing that's coming out that I want to address, actually no, make that too. This one isn't really from Nintendo. I just want to say Sonic Colors Ultimate comes out tomorrow. That's exciting. At least for me and like a bundle of other people. Some people only paid for the version that comes out on the 7th. I paid for the version that comes out on the 3rd. So I'm the best. You're the worst. So I'm kidding. It doesn't matter what version you bought. I don't care. Either way, I'm excited as fuck for this. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. But next we also have a new WarioWare game. If you want Nintendo to make more WarioWare games, please go out and buy this one. This one looks fun. I played the demo. I enjoyed it. And I've played a good amount of the other Wario games in the past, or WarioWare games in the past, so please buy this one. I want more WarioWare, please. Just like in the future though. I don't want a new WarioWare immediately. Give me like a year or two to fully take in this one, then start working on a new WarioWare so you can get me one within the next 4 years. I'm kidding. I want another one sometime down the pipeline. Not soon, but eventually. And that's really, I think that's all the big hitters from Nintendo this month. Excuse me. That's all the big hitters from Nintendo for this month. I think that, it's gonna be fun to watch them sort of drip out a bunch of new stuff between now and 2022, because between now and, a sort of time we have WarioWare coming out this month. We have Metroid coming out, I think next month. Again, if you want a new Metroid game to come out, like in the future again, please buy Metroid Dread. Please buy it. We also have Splatoon 3, Breath of the Wild 2, and I guess on a smaller note, a new Smash character, and also the final Smash character coming to Smash Ultimate, which I'll get into later. So, in case you haven't noticed, Nintendo every year in the month of September has given us a Nintendo Direct. Now, they have done things that would believe to be connected in the past, which would eventually turn to be false. Sorry, again, it's early in the morning, but Nintendo has done things in the past in a pattern, which would eventually, they would break themselves. So I'm not gonna be entirely surprised if we don't get a Direct this month, but also it's kind of incredibly likely that we get one. So when do I think this Direct is gonna happen? Well, these Directs will usually happen between early month to the middle of the month. So I'm gonna say that this year they're gonna do it a bit late. I think we're gonna shoot for September 20 something, maybe even the 31st or the 30th, whichever one. If they really want to push it, but I have a feeling we're getting it I have a feeling that we're gonna get it sometime later in the month. So that's fun. Also, they went a whole year without a Direct, starting in September and ending in September. I think that's kind of funny. So we should probably keep an eye out in case Nintendo ends up going another long ass time without a Direct. So yeah. But what can you expect to hear from Nintendo this month? Well, let's talk about it, I guess. So, to start off, we probably have what's probably the most obvious, which is being the final Smash character to join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And this is because we are supposed to get the DLC before the end of this year. What I think they're going to do is announce it late September, and then we get it late November, early December, and that's kind of pushing it. But I kind of feel like we're gonna get that Direct later on in the month, so we're gonna get it late September, and then get it early November, late October, early November. So yeah, we're kind of pushing it a little bit there, but it's gonna be one of the two, or it might not even get announced at this Direct. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. because they're probably waiting until like a November direct to announce it, so they can like make this character the best it can be, since it's going to be the final one for the biggest Smash game. But that's just my guess. Another thing we can probably expect to see is like news on like Dread, because Nintendo talks about Dread a lot on their Twitter, so I feel like what they do all the time is they talk about a game all the time on like social media, and then they start talking about it in a Nintendo Direct, which I think is to just kind of push time. It's to kind of make it seem like the Direct is a lot longer, but they start talking about games that we already know plenty of. So that's probably what it is. Another thing that I think we're gonna see is, again, information on WarioWare, especially since it comes out this month. Depending on when the Direct happens, it might just be like, also, don't forget to pick up WarioWare, Shake It Together, or Get It Together. Don't forget to pick up WarioWare, Get It Together today. And then they'll announce, like, free DLC down the line. This is something that I hope they don't do. This is one of the reasons why I have yet to buy Mario Party, Star Rush? No. The new Mario, or not Mario Party. This is the main reason why I haven't bought the new Mario Party, or the Mario Golf. I think it's Mario Golf Super Rush. But the new Mario Golf I have yet to buy, and it's because of this thing they're doing with the DLC. They'll release the game at full price, and then they'll sprinkle in new stuff down the line that makes it seem worth the $60. But in all reality, sometimes it's not. I think the biggest contender for that would be like ARMS. They released the game at full price for $60, and then that was it. I think they just added new characters, and that was that. They didn't really add anything else. Yeah, I think that really sucks. I think that they really should have like done a lot better with ARMS, because they did it. They dropped the IP, and it left such a poor taste in everybody's mouth that nobody wants to play it anymore. I think the online lobbies are like totally dead. I could be wrong though. Maybe there's still an avid ARMS fan base. I was totally wrong about the fan base for Kirby Fighters 2, and how there's like actual tournaments being held for that game. Or there was. I don't know if there still is. So maybe there are online players for ARMS. Maybe there are professional ARMS players that I don't know about, and they're just like they're the nicest people on the planet, and that's why I haven't really heard of them. Cause like. This is totally off topic, but you don't gain notoriety out of respecting a lot of the community. I'm just gonna say that now. You gain notoriety out of drama. That's how it happens. That's how a lot of people get popular, or riding off of trends. And I know I myself have been a bit of I'm being a hypocrite saying that. I'm not. I guess not really. It's the truth. I did Friday Night Funkin' one because it kind of got popular, and I mean, I enjoyed the game. I didn't play it just because I thought it would be popular. I played it because I enjoyed it. It was fun. I still enjoy it to this day. But either way, ARMS is definitely the biggest like reason why people have been like putting Nintendo under the spotlight when it comes to them releasing $60 games and then releasing free DLC down the line, because they're like, oh, you buy this now and you'll have this really cool DLC coming in. But by the time all the DLC is released, interest in the game has sort of died down. And the day the DLC comes out is when the popularity of that game will peak, and then it will slowly start falling down yet again. The same thing happened with Mario Tennis. It's going to happen to Mario Golf, and I hope and pray that they do not do this with Mario Party Superstars. Because if they do this with Mario Party Superstars, not only will I not be buying it day of release like I plan on, but I'm just going to be super upset. Because if they have like online parties and online multiplayer, then that is gonna suck if they do this whole free DLC where they add new characters. I could understand if they added free boards down the line as DLC, because that's like whole new maps. But when it comes to Mario Party Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, no, that's Wii U, the Mario Tennis game. When it comes to that, they only added characters, and the same thing happened for ARMS, and so the popularity for that game died down so fast. Because if I'm going to be honest, a lot of the characters are just model swaps, which, okay, that's basically every single character ever, but no character had, like, gameplay differences. I think they all play generally the same. So, yeah, sure, the games had, like, tags calling them, like, ooh, all-around character, but in all reality, they all played the same. and I'm pretty sure it's the same way in Mario Golf. So if Mario Golf and if like any of these like $60 games that eventually get free DLC down the line, like I hate to say this, Kirby Star Allies. The only reason I hate to say it is you know why. Mage Sisters for Smash. Let's do it. I'm not even gonna talk about the final character just yet and who I want it to be. We'll get there later. But Kirby Star Allies, ARMS. Now we've got Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. Animal Crossing is also a really, really big, like, I guess, face in that little scheme where they release full-priced games, and then I'm explaining what it is a lot, but Animal Crossing has got to be the biggest one that does it, and they're getting away with it, and I think that's stupid. I've uninstalled the game just for that reason. You can exhaust everything you can do in that game in such a little time that if you don't know, like, whenever I owned the game, what I would do is fish for hours. That was fun. But I gotta be honest, I kind of got bored of it after a while. Like, fishing for hours at a time in a day, and then doing it again the next day, and then the next day, that just gets boring. And when there's nothing else to do that taps into that interest, you shut off the game. And then when the Nintendo keeps adding updates after updates after updates that just doesn't appeal to you, you uninstall. And since Nintendo eShop doesn't allow refund, you can't refund the game. And sure, I didn't want to refund the game. And the main reason I started uninstalling it is because when I swapped my Switch over, Animal Crossing... okay, so a little side story. I had Animal Crossing. I still have it on my Switch. I just haven't downloaded it. I had it on a Switch Lite. I had a Switch Lite for a little bit. And then, because I didn't have an actual Switch. So after I went out and bought a full Switch, I couldn't carry over my Animal Crossing data from the Switch Lite to the Switch. Because I did the whole trade in your Switch Lite and get money towards, putting it in towards a Switch, and that's what I did. And since I didn't have time to transfer the data over from the Switch Lite to the Switch, because, there are people in line waiting to do other things, I couldn't swap it over. So when I got home and I started at my Switch, I started downloading shit, started getting my games over, because I had the cloud save, so I had most of my games backed up. I get on Animal Crossing, and I got Timmy and Tommy, those little shits, telling me where I want my island. And that's when I uninstalled. And that's when I started thinking about uninstalling. It's when the game started adding updates that I didn't care about. That's when I uninstalled. And what really irked me was literally the next day they added this thing where it makes it a whole lot easier to transfer your island over. Had that existed the day before, I probably could have done that. But the day before that came out, I couldn't. I was upset to hear about that. And eventually I uninstalled, and I still have it uninstalled to this day. It's slowly become not fun. But again, that was a little side thing. Doesn't matter. That's not my opinion on the Direct. So, yeah. Hopefully they don't do what they did with Golf and Tennis, where they're going to release DLC characters down the line, because that's boring. Really, if you're going to release any DLC for this game, make it new boards, please. And, give a board a character that you can, release, I don't know if Rosalina's in the game yet, but give us, the Comet Observatory as, a map, as a board, and then put, Rosalina on there. I just got a Discord notification, hold on. Okay, so, yeah. Don't do what you did to Tennis. Give us, if you're gonna make a new map, give us a character that goes with that map, so thematically it makes sense. Give us the Comet Observatory, and then if Rosalina's not in the game yet, give us Rosalina. If New Donk City isn't a party mode in the game, give us Pauline, Also, make Donkey Kong playable again. I know that he was playable in Super Mario Party, but that game wasn't that good. So put him in a good Mario Party game again, please. For some reason, they started making Donkey Kong a special board character, where if you landed on his DK space, which hardly ever happened, you would get a special little thing. Don't do that again. We're also probably getting news on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Pokemon Legends Arceus or Arceus. I'm gonna say Arceus. I might swap between the two, but I don't know. Pokemon Legends Arceus. We're probably getting news on those. If I'm gonna be honest, if I'm buying Legends Arceus, which I'm probably not, I'm going into the game totally blind. I don't know dick diddly about this game. I know nothing about this game right now, and that's probably for the best. If I'm gonna be honest, because if I know anything about this game, then I'm not gonna buy it. I'm really hard pressed on buying either whichever Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. I really don't even know if I'm gonna buy those. because it's like, why? Those games can be played on a 3DS just fine. In fact, I could, and I hate to say that, and actually no, I could emulate those games, and it'd be totally fine. Remaking Pokemon games is like really weird because they don't really add any of the newer Pokemon. You go back to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and they don't add any new Pokemon. It's just the 151 from that region only. So we're probably not getting any of the newer Pokemon, which thematically it makes sense. We're on the Sinnoh region, not like the Galar region or the Unova region. But like, come on. Pokemon remakes have always just been quality of life. Because like, if I'm gonna be honest, the graphics of a Pokemon game really don't matter, especially after the sort of graphics flop we had with Sword and Shield. Don't get me wrong, Sword and Shield is enjoyable, but the game can look like ass sometimes. So whenever it comes to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I don't really care about how the game looks. I kind of thought the art style was a bit stupid whenever I first played the game, whenever I first saw the game on the Pokemon thing, on the Pokemon Direct or whatever. But now I just don't care. If it's just quality of life improvements, then I'm not gonna play it. But if it's more Pokemon, hell, new Pokemon, then I'll probably give it a shot. Then we might get news on Breath of the Wild too, but I'm kind of doubting it because we just recently got news about it. We might get news on Metroid Prime 4, just like, it's still in development, guys, don't worry, because they've done that like the past 2 Nintendo Directs, but that information's beyond me. I really don't know. So, yeah. And I think to end this off, I'll recap and then I'll talk about what I want to, the final Smash character. So to recap, we talked about how we might get news on WarioWare, Dread, Metroid Dread, Mario Party Superstars. We're gonna get news on that probably. I know that this is just a lot of news for other games, but I want to talk about what could be new stuff down the line and after I recap. So again, I keep talking to myself and I keep accidentally cutting myself off and I talk about other shit and I completely forget about what I was gonna talk about. We had Mario Party, WarioWare, Metroid Dread, Breath of the Wild 2, maybe, Prime 4, doubtful, and yeah, that's about it. So now I want to talk about the new shit that's probably coming, not just the news on previous shit. So, to start off, Lego Luigi. I know that's a way to start off on, but it's entirely possible we get news of Lego Luigi in this Direct. Now, if you don't know, recently Nintendo released, I guess not recently, but a little while back, Nintendo released Lego Super Mario. This was the team up with Lego and Super Mario that we had kind of been asking for a long ass time. And we finally got it. And I never bought the starter set for Lego Mario because, goddamn, I could not find it for the life of me. So for a long time, I just saw that I was passing in Walmart. I'd go and look for the starter set of Mario and be super upset when I didn't see it. But then see this $100 fucking Bowser castle that looks really cool. But nope, you can't buy it because you don't have Lego Mario. Plus, I don't have $1,000 or $100 to throw away at Legos. I kept passing by, and then they announced Lego Luigi. And for a few months, I spent my time looking for him every time I went to a Walmart or a Target. And this was just because I wanted to. Eventually, after a long ass time, I finally found the starter set for Lego Luigi in a Walmart one day. I bought it, and I also bought the pokey little desert area. I put it together, and it's super, I know I'm it's weird for saying this, because I'm 17, but playing with, messing around with this thing was really fun, if I'm gonna be honest. It was super fun to mess around with this. Especially considering the fact that it's, got actual electronics in it. Okay, so if you don't know how Lego Luigi works, there's a sensor on the bottom of Luigi and also Mario, and it reads certain AR codes, I think that's what they are, from little things, and the way that the AR codes are constructed, Luigi will sense that, and then on his little screen on his chest, he will, display something, whether it be him jumping on, whether it be, a Pow, or a Yoshi, that's entirely possible. it's super cool. And one thing I kind of hope they do is they give us like more characters to mess with, like Lego Wario, Lego Waluigi, or just give us like a fully functional version of Lego Toad or Yoshi. That'd be cool. But yeah, that's really it. Just new playable characters for the Lego Mario, because they announced 2-player mode, meaning you can go around the levels as Mario and Luigi if you got them both. And you can just mess around. I think that's really cool, and I hope they give us new characters. New like entire sets wise, I don't really know. Give us the Comet Observatory for like 100 bajillion schmeckles, and I'll buy it instantly. I don't care. But yeah, you get the idea. Next up, I want to talk about the Smash character. Now, logically speaking, I couldn't really give you an answer. I could say, oh, Fortnite Jonesy, because Fortnite has been crossing over with all these like real life people like J Balvin and LeBron James and even Master Chief, Kratos, Ariana Grande. And so next, Jonesy's gonna cross over into Smash Brothers. No, honestly, I don't think Jonesy's joining Smash anytime soon. You could say, oh, it's Octane from Apex Legends, because, yeah, no. Again, I don't think an Apex Legends character is going to join. I could be totally wrong on these claims, by the way. Don't shit on me for saying that I don't think a character could join. I'm not saying that I don't like the character. I'm just speaking my mind, saying like, oh, I don't think this could happen, but if it does happen, I'm not going to be mad. I've come to the point to where any Smash character that joins, I don't care, because I got Sephiroth, Minecraft Steve, King K. Rool, and Banjo. I don't need anyone else. Well, we could get, you know, a couple more, but I'll get to that in a second. Like Fortnite Jonesy, sure, if he joined, I wouldn't care, but honestly, logically, doesn't make sense. Sure, it's like, again, like I said, he's crossing over with all these characters. Ariana Grande, Kratos, J Balvin, LeBron James, Travis Scott, for fuck's sake. But no, I don't think. Octane, again, I just kind of threw that name out there. Both Octanes, both Rocket League and Apex. I don't know how they could get a fucking car to work in Smash, but whatever. Spyro, Crash, maybe Crash, Spyro not so much. And it's not about relevancy. It's not about how popular the character is between the two. It's just that the way Activision kind of is right now. I don't want to talk about it because I'm not the guy for the job. It totally disgusts me what they did. I don't stand with Activision with what they're doing at all. I'm totally against their actions. So I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, I just don't. It's not from a company perspective, I guess. It's more like from a visual. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's move on. You could say, oh, how about a Boom Boom? How about Boom Boom from Mario Bros? No, I don't really know who's gonna join. I'm throwing out characters that I think might join, but probably not. So anyone that joins, I don't care. For fuck's sake, it could be like goddamn, like I said, Fortnite Jonesy. There is one character I do not want in Smash. His name starts with G, ends with O, with a UK in the middle. It's Goku. I do not want Goku in Smash. It's not. That would be Guko. Whoops. I don't want Goku in Smash. Because if Goku was in Smash, the anime floodgates would open wide open for the next game. Meaning that these next few years, because if I'm going to be honest, we're going to have like a couple years between this game and the next Smash game. Whether it be because Sakurai would retire or stop making the Smash games, or just not want to make Smash games anymore, and would leave the mantle to Nintendo and HAL or whatever. I don't think Goku should be in. That is the only character where I'm like, okay, no. If he joins Smash, that's when I'm gonna have problems. And that's because, like I said, if Goku joins, that means any anime character could join. I don't want that. No, thank you. So, who do I want? Well, you should know. The Mage Sisters, please. It'd be really cool. But, okay, if I had to go with someone other than the Mage Sisters, it would probably, like, have to be... Actually, I never really thought about that. Because normally I would say Crash, but I really don't think Crash is going to join right now. I guess if I had to say anyone, it would be a new Sonic character, like either Shadow or Metal Sonic. Mostly, I say Metal Sonic because he could just be pretty close to Sonic, but have his own moves. It'd be pretty cool. And they can make moves from Metal Sonic. There are original Metal Sonic stuff that no one else can do. But yeah. So, that's kind of what you should expect to see from Nintendo this September. Not really. This could be total boosh. But yeah, that's just sort of like the basic obvious stuff that you should probably expect. Like Smash characters, announcements for other games that have already come out, like I said. But now we're going to get to the new shit. Some shit that hasn't even been announced yet. So, starting off, we have Super Mario Galaxy 3. We just had Odyssey, where Mario scours the whole world. Okay, a good chunk of it. So how about instead of going to space exclusively on the moon, he goes to everywhere. We have an Odyssey style game where Mario is traveling through galaxies as hub worlds, and he can travel around. It's basically just Odyssey 2, but it's also Galaxy 3. You could call it Super Mario Odyssey 2, Mario's Galactic Adventure or something. I don't fucking know. But, like, make it Galaxy 3, but not really. Give us Cappy, but also give us the spin attack. Like, have two characters working together to help Mario. That would be really cool and nice to see. And instead of collecting moons, you are collecting stars again. But it controls like Odyssey, but it could be level-based, where you're going into a level. Or, like, you're traveling on a hub world. Like, okay, here's how I see it playing it. You're in a galaxy. On a certain part, each galaxy has its own little area. Each galaxy has its own hub world. And there are various launch stars around this hub world that you can travel to that would take you to certain galaxies. You're going into the galaxy, going it through a level way, like going it like it's a level, and then you collect a star, and then you go back and you do it again. I think that would be really cool. Make it structured like a Galaxy game, but give it more of Odyssey's flair, so it could be considered both games. It'd be really cool to see that. I think that would be super cool. And then we have a new 3D Kirby game. I want to see a new 3D Kirby game. And Kirby Fighters 2, there are 3D assets in there or something like that would suggest that Kirby is going to have a 3D game in in a little while. I kind of hope it's soon, because that would be totally cool. Make the Mage Sisters playable, make Dark Meta Knight playable, give us all the Dream Friends from the previous game, and then give us like the ones that were canceled but supposed to be in Star Allies, like Highness or Dracia and whatnot. That'd be really cool. And then a new Sonic game. I don't think a new Sonic game is coming out. It's probably just going to talk about Sonic Colors Ultimate. I know that I said that we were going to talk about new stuff now, but it's going to be Sonic Colors Ultimate. But we could potentially see a new Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I think we did just recently have the Olympic Games. I don't know. I don't watch them. But we could just get a new one, because why not? We did have that 2020 come out, and that wasn't really that good. It was pretty fun, but it was really short-lived, and you kind of blasted through all the mini games in a couple hours. So it kind of got boring after a little while. After that, Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Switch. Let's start bringing 3DS games over to Switch. I know that Alpha Dream has gone bankrupt, but Nintendo, in case you forgot, owns Mario and Luigi, so we will still be seeing new Mario and Luigi games. So bring Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. Bring those to Switch, and then remake Partners in Time, because we still haven't gotten that yet. Remake it for the Switch, and then bring Dream Team. Just bring all of the give us all of the original Mario and Luigi games in a cart and put it on the Switch. Call it Mario and Luigi's Awesome Gamer Collection, and it just has all 5. I think there's 5. Superstar Saga, Partners in Time. Yeah, all 5 Mario and Luigi games. Slap it onto a cart and call it Mario and Luigi Super Awesome Gaming Moment. And then put the remakes on the eShop separately. So if you want to buy the remake, put them. Okay, I know I'm backing on my. Okay. Put all of the games on the eShop separately, and then put all of the physical versions into one cart. So that way, okay, I understand that not everyone has internet to do this, but if they wanted to, they could release over the course of 2022. They could release all of the Mario and Luigi games. And then at the end of 2022, they give us the big Mario and Luigi collection with all 5 games in one cart. Will all Mario and Luigi games be $60? I would hope not. But if you wanted to buy all the games and play them then, you could. Or if you wanted to wait till the end of the year to play them then, you also could. That's just my thing, though. Just remake Partners in Time, please. If any game needed it, it would be that one. Superstar Saga was still clean. In fact, I had replayed the game before the game had been announced, and then I had also finished Bowser's Inside Story right before it got announced. So, yeah. Just put them on Switch. Why am I cracked? Put Tomodachi Life on Switch. Put that, please. I want to play Tomodachi Life again. I don't own a 3DS anymore. I don't own a 2DS anymore. So can put Tomodachi Life on Switch, remake it, and give us a new Tomodachi Life game. You did it for Miitopia. Do it for Tomodachi Life, please. New updates for Animal Crossing, obviously. Now, how about a new Star Fox game? That'd be cool. And then, yeah, that's about it. I'd say give us a new F-Zero game, but no, please, just don't. Don't give us one. And it's not because I don't want to see F-Zero revived, but it's because I made a bet that if F-Zero ever came to the Switch, I was going to eat a Captain Falcon amiibo, and I really don't want to do that. So, please don't do that. But yeah, I think that's it. That is really what you could expect to see from Nintendo this year, or this month, and then some direct predictions. So, yeah. That was fun. I think I might do this style of video again. Again, this is called Adam Rambles. I know I just said I might do this style of video again, but I'm going to continue to do this style of video because it just seems a lot more fun. So if you enjoyed this, then be sure to hit that subscribe button if you made it to the end. But other than that, I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you later.